Welcome back to Half Moon's Picks. Week 17 in the NFL is here, the last week of regular season. Week 16, in case you didn't know, was horrible for most people. Only 5 teams, favorites covered out of 16 games, including my Detroit Lions, which is 10-point spread, and no one picked them. I ended up betting them, but let me go over the scenarios for the playoffs so far and how they stand. If you already know the scenarios, you can probably skip halfway through this video and just, go towards the picks, and which I'll be releasing 5 picks anyway this week. So see, the NFC West, Seattle's already got the 6th seat. They play Arizona. Arizona's already winning, will have that division no matter what. NFC North, winner of the Green Bay Minnesota game gets that division. NFC East, Washington's already got it, hands down, no matter what, if they win or lose. And the NFC South, Carolina, hands down, already got it, no matter what. So, of course, there's seeding and whatnot. Carolina, if they win, they get the first round. If they lose, then they hope Arizona loses. So Arizona still has a chance to get in the first seat. All right, now the AFC is a little bit more complicated. The AFC South, Indianapolis win with a Houston loss, they can win that division. Houston, if they win, they get the division. Or if Indianapolis lose, and they lose as well. Then you got the AFC West. Denver's currently got the win, so if they win, they'll get that division. Kansas City, if they win and Denver loses, Kansas City will get the division. And then the AFC North, Cincinnati's got it hands down. Pittsburgh has a chance to get in at the 6th seat if the Jets lose and they play, Pittsburgh plays at Cleveland, so should be a good game there, but it's a high spread. But they lost to Baltimore last week, so you never know. But anyways, and then you got the AFC East, and New England's got that hands down. They're looking at first seat, and then the Jets, who have 6th seat currently, get that if they win, or if Pittsburgh loses. So it's still a small chance of Indianapolis and Pittsburgh. All right, that's it for the week. That's it for the standings. I'll go a little bit more on the picks. So let's get this week rolling. My 5th pick of the week, my additional pick, we got Seattle traveling to Arizona. Seattle's got their 6th seat hands down, no ifs, ands, or buts. They'll probably sit a bunch of starters. Arizona, if they win, and with if Carolina loses, they'll play at the same time because they pushed Carolina game back to 4:30, so they'll play at the same time as Arizona. And if Arizona wins, Carolina loses, Arizona gets home field advantage. So they got something to play for. So expect Arizona to try to win this. Seattle benching probably their starters because they already got 6th seat, win or lose, doesn't matter. So I'm taking Arizona -4.5. My 4th pick of the week, we got Tampa Bay traveling to Carolina. Currently the spread's at 10.5. And Lovie Smith said he's going to play till the end, and he's not giving up on nothing. They're going to bring on all their starters. Carolina, you never know. They still got something to play for, the 1st seat. So they will try a little bit, but this spread's just way too high, 10.5 points. I'll probably wait till, day before or game day. It'll probably go up to maybe 12 or more. But definitely take Tampa Bay plus 10.5. My third pick of the week, we got Jacksonville traveling to Houston. Houston needs a win to win the division. End of story. And they got to win. Jacksonville seems like they gave up. They lost miserably last week. I have nothing to play for. I saw a lot of bloopers on that game against New Orleans last week. So this week is a must-win, do or die. Houston just shut down Tennessee last week. So I'm taking Houston -6 versus Jacksonville. My number 2 pick of the week, we got Minnesota traveling to the frozen tundra, Green Bay. I expect it's going to be very cold up there. Everybody knows how to beat Minnesota. If you go up quick lead and have Minnesota play catch up the whole game, they got to throw it. Adrian Peterson will not be a factor. But if you play the Minnesota game where you keep it close, back and forth, they'll just eat the clock up on you, and they'll be close. Either way, it's only a 3-point spread. It's just kind of tough to win in Green Bay. So I'm taking Green Bay -3 of the game of the week. My number 1 pick of the week, I got Tennessee traveling to Indianapolis. Indianapolis is a do or die situation for them. They win, and with a little help, they get into playoffs. They play first, they're at 1 o'clock. They won't know who's going to play yet or what scores. All the games are on Sunday. So they all have, play at the same time. So they're hoping Houston loses and Indianapolis will win and take that division. So take Indianapolis -6 to beat Tennessee. All right, that's it for the week. There's my scores for the year up till week 16. I was 1-3, pretty abysmal. I told you to pick Carolina -7, and they lost outright. I told you to pick Pittsburgh -10.5, and they lost outright. I told you to pick Kansas City -13, and they barely beat the Browns. A lot of teams playing spoilers, so unless you pick the Browns and the Ravens or the Falcons, then you pretty much lost. And my upset did cover. Obviously, because most upsets covered this week, which is I told you to pick the Jets to beat New England, and they did. So there's like I said, my stats for the week, and let's drop down that ATS board. My ATS board is Free Manny. Congratulations, you got 3-0, 100%. Logan Brett, 12-4 for betting all the picks, all the games. That's pretty impressive at 75%. Sean P, 3-2 at 60%. Robert Sports Show, 8-8. Guru, 2-2-1. Billy B, 2-2. Hatbox, 2-2. Blue Roof Bandit, 1-1. Teddy Bear Industries, 1-1. All those at 50%. So if you got 50% or higher, that's, you did good for this week, that's for sure. Poetic Kid, 2-3, 40%. Kid Blue at 6-10 at 38%. Davey Boy from Free Manny, 1-2 at 33%. Gino's Picks at 2-5 at 29%. And me and Gio, 1-3 at 25%. Nobody got the goose egg this week, surprisingly, on how many upsets won this week. So that should wrap it up, and I will be covering all the playoff games throughout the playoffs and the Super Bowl, and I will see you then. Peace.